Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Vechain and VTHO. So if you guys are Vechain or VTHO holders, make sure to quickly subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video as we do daily content on Vechain and Vechain and VTHO. So we see the market cap right now at $13.2 billion in the Vechain marketplace. We see that $2.5 billion volume in the last 24 hours as well. If we take a look at what Vechain is, if you guys don't know what Vechain is, that is pretty crazy, but Vechain is a cryptocurrency and smart contracts platform focused on supply chain management. It allows manufacturers to add sensors such as RFID tags to their products that can then record data onto the Vechain blockchain. So it's a big deal. Obviously, Vechain is one of those long-term projects that has a very long-term future. I think Vechain is going to be a huge coin in 2021, 2022, and 2023, and so on and so forth. I think it's one of those coins that, like I said, is going to have a long-term future because of the amount of utility and use cases that we currently see Vechain hold. I do want to also talk about VTHO today. So a lot of new announcements and news focused on VTHO, and I think that's huge for VTHO. Obviously, I think the Vechain Foundation themselves are starting to focus more on VTHO at the moment because Vechain is having so much coming in the near future that they're trying to work on VTHO short-term future. So we're getting focused a lot on VTHO, and I want to talk about some of the news we've seen recently today as well as in the last couple days. So let's first start off with the most obvious, and that's going to the vechain.org/news. You can actually see that announcing $1 million USD grant program for Vechain NFT ecosystem. Obviously, a big deal for VTHO as well as Vechain. We see the future of Vechain Thor, enterprise NFT ecosystem. These are all released, talking about really just VTHO, and I think that's a big deal. Obviously, showing VTHO has a lot of support behind Vechain itself. A lot of people expecting VTHO to be huge. We see some of these tweets as well. Can't wait to see this bridge connecting the physical and digital world with smart NFTs and VIMs running on Vechain Thor. So this is a big deal. Obviously, talking about Vechain Thor quite a bit recently. Vim World, a project building NFTs on Vechain, has announced their IVO, accepting VET tokens. Check out their announcement for more info, so you can actually see more into what Vim World is and what they're trying to accomplish. But the idea that they're accepting VET tokens is obviously a good thing for Vechain. Next, we have with IVO whitelist underway, it's time to reveal the VED airdrop and token swap to all our Vim owners. So like I said, they're following Vim very, very closely right now, pretty much retweeting everything Vim is bringing out. I think they have a lot of faith in what Vim is offering. So Vim is one of those coins, or I guess one of those you may want to look into. One of those, I guess it's a coin. Yeah, I think Vim's a coin, is it not? Let's see here. I haven't actually looked up Vim. So we present you Vim World VED IVO whitelist coming very soon. So yeah, Vim is coming out. Obviously, it's a coin worth looking into. Like I said, I think it's going to be a big, big coin with how much support really Vechain is giving at this point in time. Obviously, look at this. This is, I guess, their cartoon style for their game. Or NFTs. I think this could be interesting. I'm excited to see really how this all plays out. I haven't read much on Vim World, to be honest with you guys, because honestly, that's not going to have much to do with Vechain's success. Realistically, it's all going to be about Vechain finding more partnerships like Vim World. Obviously, one partnership is big, but finding 3, 4, 5, 6 partnerships is going to be what we want to see. Obviously, if we take a look at the Vechain news recently, it's been a lot about VTHO, and I think that's going to be a big thing we talk about here in the future is, how much focus are they going to have on VTHO going forward? Is it going to be one of those coins that they focus on entirely? See here again, we have the 10 million VTHO token giveaway in collaboration with Vim World will be distributed starting today. So that's a big deal. Obviously, continuing to see more and more VTHO giveaways being put out there. Let's go quickly to vechain.com and just take a quick look at what we have to offer on vechain.com. We've talked about Vechain quite a bit in the past. We, like I said, do daily updates, but I want to talk about some of the most recent solutions that a lot of people don't really know about. So if you haven't been to the Vechain website, you may have missed out on some of these solutions. So I do suggest going to vechain.com and doing your own research, because remember, guys, I am not a financial advisor, and you should always do your own research before investing. So to start off, we see the professional global team. We have offices in China, Europe, US, Singapore, and Japan. They talk about their proven expertise in many industries. This includes obviously diverse industries like fashion, wine, automobile, food safety, carbon emission reduction, and agriculture. They also talk about their easy to deploy blockchain platform. Robust and secure blockchain infrastructure featuring turnkey solutions with both software and hardware ensures a quick implementation for enterprise and developers. So Just another big deal as we talk about partner network for ecosystem expansion as well. They have great partners right now. We've talked about their partners in the last video. We went over some of their big partners like BMW Group, as well as Walmart China, and many more. So obviously Salesforce was a big one we talked about recently as well, but we see the solutions. This is going to be what we're going to be focusing on today, is the solutions that Vechain offers. A lot of people don't understand that unfortunately right now is a time for meme coins. Meme coins are doing very well. Do remember, guys, as well, there are probably thousands of meme coins being made, pretty much monthly at this point. It's pretty insane the amount of meme coins that I get opportunities to sponsor or make videos on, and I take, I basically tell them no. If they're meme coins, I don't really want to, sponsor them or make videos about them. So I try to stay away from those anymore. But it's one of those things where there's so many new ones coming out every single day that the chances of you picking the correct one is going to be very slim. So be very careful when trying to invest in something like a meme coin. It's very risky. Something like Vechain, I think there's so much long-term potential behind it that there's pretty much no risk involved. And do remember, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. That's not financial advice. Obviously, there's always risk involved jumping into crypto, but for the most part, Vechain is much safer than what, in my opinion, would be a meme coin. So starting with some of these solutions: digital carbon ecosystem solution, consumer confidence index platform, automotive passport solution. We have the retail solution, logistics solution, liquefied natural gas solution, digital content distribution solution, electronic document deposit solution, agriculture solution as well. So a lot of solutions. And if you go into their products and services, they talk about the tool chain as well as the off-the-shelf, high scalability, independent and deployment and customization as well with toolchain. They have the full functional, and secure and reliable as well as cost effective. So toolchain is a big part of what Vechain's success comes from. And I want to jump into those price predictions. We've taken a little bit, jumped around, but now it's time for those price predictions. Let's give you guys a quick refresh. Make sure we have the most recent and up-to-date price. It looks like 21 cents on Vechain and VTHO at that 0.0158. So we will continue to see, I think, VTHO continue to do very well. We saw in the last month about a 7 to 8% decrease, which is pretty massive. Obviously, seeing Vechain up 44%, you would expect VTHO to be doing well as well, but I still think VTHO is very undervalued at this 0.0158. So we'll talk about where we think VTHO is going to end up by the end of May, June in 2021. But let's start with Vechain, because that's what most people are probably here for, is Vechain. So let's talk about where Vechain is going to end up. By the end of May, I think we could easily see Vechain pushing around 30 cents. That would be an all-time high, obviously pushing past our previous 27 to 28 cent price point. So 30 cents is our price target for Vechain by the end of May. Going into the end of June, I think 40 cents is something realistic enough that Vechain can grab. Do remember, guys, my price predictions are very conservative, realistic. So 40%, or I guess 40 cents, is definitely something I could see in the very near future by the end of June. Going into the end of 2021, Vechain definitely has a chance of reaching above $1. I think $2 to $4 is definitely something that could happen. $2 to $4 is my price prediction for Vechain. Going into VTHO, there's going to be a lot of potential, a lot of talk about VTHO in the upcoming months and weeks ahead. They've already switched a lot of focus to VTHO, it seems like, on their Twitter, as well as most recent news and updates have been about VTHO. And because of that, I do see a bright future. I think VTHO is one of those coins that is very undervalued. I think we'll continue to see it push. Obviously, if we take a look at the last year, we had a 0.0285 April 16th. I think we'll have a chance of getting back to that by the end of May alone. So that's going to be my price target for the end of May, right around 3 cents. By the end of June, I think we have potential to actually reach around 4 to 5 cents. It'll slow down just a little bit in my opinion, but it'll pick back up later in the year, pushing by the end of the year, hopefully closer to about a 5 to 6 to 7 cent price point. So I'm going to say 5 to 7 cents by the end of the year is our goal and price target for VTHO. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing to the channel. If you guys haven't already, jumped into the description, you can actually take advantage of a lot of referral codes down there. There is a Voyager sign up. It gives you $25 every time you sign up, or I guess every time somebody signs up, it gives me $25, and it also gives you $25. So sign up using that Voyager referral code. You'll get $25 when you input $100 or deposit your first $100 on Voyager. So it has a lot of coins, and it might as well take advantage of it, I guess. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys all in the next one.